So we saw sort of an interesting movement in across the board. I mean, 9% for Bitcoin, 10% for Ethereum, 8.5% for XRP, Bitcoin Cash 6.81%, not too shabby. EOS 6.5%, Stellar coming in at 4.68, Litecoin 5% in the green. Tether looks like people that's interesting. I mean, Tether down negative 2.9%. One of the things that they usually think about when it comes to Tether is people sort of depend on Tether to be stable at $1, and that's probably pretty concerning to a lot of people, seeing Tether at 9.96 cents. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it'll go back up to $1. I mean, what can I say, honestly? I guess that's cryptocurrency for you. But so I mean, I guess a lot of people probably at the same time pulled out of Tether and probably invested into something or other. I mean, it is totally interesting to see this happening right now with all these this different movement happening as far as how these technologies have been acting. So yeah, let's see what's the damage. All right, so Komodo 17%. I mean, it's very interesting to see how this most recent movement, I mean, because the market cap was just recently teetering on that 190 200 billion dollar mark, and now it's sort of interesting to see the market cap where it is at 218 billion. I mean, it sort of seems out of nowhere. I mean, I might have just been away from my computer too long, but that it's this type of stuff literally happens overnight. It's crazy how quickly these sort of movements are going. So I was just trying to make sense of what we're seeing, and it's interesting. I mean, I just type in cryptocurrency, and we're gonna check out Twitter as well. But I mean, it's definitely an anomaly to a certain extent. I mean, what we're looking at right now, as far as the whole overall. I mean, I mean, obviously, just typing in on Google and just looking up the news for cryptocurrency. I mean, it's gonna only go so far, but I mean, like I say, I mean, I don't always trust these news articles as far as I could throw them. But I mean, what is this, CCN? It's just too close to CNN. But anyway, I mean, it's good to it interests me because I mean, cryptocurrency regulations in the UK could take at least 2 years. Oh no, it's like all this crap. I mean, it's interesting what they think that the public is interested in when it comes to these things. So Hong Kong securities regulator mulling over new rules. I mean, you think it'll dump? Is that what you're saying? I honestly would not say anytime soon. I mean, I don't want to be the one to obviously there's gonna be highs and lows. I mean, realistically, it's how you frame the question. I mean, you're asking, is there gonna be a dump? I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how it's gonna never fall below 200 ever again. I mean, when you really think about it, it's at it's at 218 today, but when we wake up tomorrow morning, it could be 190. I mean, so yeah, you're in what's up? Yeah, I'm in New England. Yeah, for everybody who where is everybody who's here? I mean, I'm from New England. Yeah, I'm from right around Boston. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to get talking about personal just personal crap, but yeah, it is interesting to see. I mean, Bitcoin up Go Patriots. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I guess it was a good game. I didn't actually watch the whole thing. I'm not really a football great person, but no, I'm more of a hockey fan. Honestly, more of like a Bruins sort of person. But yeah, I mean, it keeps going up. I mean, it is a realistic bull run that we're seeing right now. I mean, Bitcoin, I mean, to a certain extent, I mean, Bitcoin's just shooting up, and we're seeing it approaching the 7,000 mark possibly pretty soon. And I mean, that'll definitely be interesting for people who have been holding on to their Bitcoin. I mean, obviously, there's probably people who are panicking when we were just starting to see Bitcoin was drop. I mean, the overall market cap up here was dropping like the 190 range. But now, so what are you guys commenting? Some people are from Australia, and yeah, people are saying in 6 months, not holding to. Want to talk about Digibyte? How come such a price difference between Coinbase and Binance? That's an interesting question. Definitely worth going into. Work up in the middle of the night. Yeah, I woke up in the middle of the night too. That's what happens. You wake up in the middle of the night, you look at your phone, and then you're on the internet. But yeah, Cardano and Bitcoin, these are the things that hold my attention at 3 a.m., 3:20 a.m. to be exact. So I mean, while we're here, let's pull up the old world debt clock. You guys ever go on this website, the World Debt Calculator? I often wonder how accurate this calculator is. I feel like this is like a time calculator, but I don't know. Whenever anybody out there is doubting cryptocurrency and trying to talk crap about cryptocurrency and all this stuff, I always like to bring up the world debt calculator. I don't know, it's just one of those things. I mean, there's definitely a paradigm shift that's underway involving all these different things. I mean, that's an interesting question would be, how accurate is the world debt calculator? Because these are just numbers. They're just digital, but realistically, I mean, you think about it, it definitely is an attraction that does drive people over time closer to crypto and so forth. I mean, but enough about that for now. I mean, we'll come back to the world debt calculator. I mean, the U.S. debt is 216280095. Well, now 6. Well, and then but it's literally that many. How many digits is that? 1, 2. That's 21. I don't even want to talk about that. But yeah, some interesting. Always, trading crypto market on a day like today be like. I mean, I guess so. This guy. Wow, that's a really funny and relatable piece of internet content right there. But yeah, I mean, crypto market roiled as traders question Tether's dollar PEG. Yeah, what is up with Tether? There's definitely something going on, because everything is. I mean, are we seeing the end of Tether? That's the question here. Because if Tether stays at 94 cents, more and more people are going to be jumping ship. I'm sure there's plenty of people who are panicking right now, about what's going on for Tether. But You know what I mean? Like realistically, I mean, because Tether's had some problems in the past, and I mean, you could call it a hall of mirrors, to a certain extent. That sort of analogy does sort of play pretty well. But I mean, I don't know. It is what it is. But realistically, I mean, you look at you know what we're seeing, you know, currently taking place, you know, across the board. And like we were talking about earlier, we were in a previous video that we were talking about Digibyte, when we were because Digibyte's sort of been all over the map too, and it's interesting to see in the negative, in this time when all these, I mean, Bytecoin, you know, with that 12, I mean, realistically from where it was earlier in the week, it's no contest. And that's also something, I mean, it sort of is it's interesting to see these sort of corrections, if that's what you want to call them, you know, these returns back. But yeah, let's check out Ncash. Nucleus Vision. So, you know, Nucleus Vision's working its way back up to 1 cent. Now I know a lot of people out there lost faith in Nucleus Vision when it dropped below a penny, but I'd say Nucleus Vision still has a strong philosophy behind it. In particular, when you if you want to talk about you know, if you want to talk about Nucleus Vision and what it means for the future of retail. I mean, whether or not you have any, I mean, it's funny to see, you know, all these companies like Sears, you know, Toys R Us, and all these retail organizations, you know, going out of business. It's happening right in front of our eyes. I mean, it's the degradation of the old paradigm, and subsequently large, or you know, or the rising up of entirely new way that things are going to be functioning. So when we see technology like Nucleus Vision, and we have to realistically take into consideration the fact that people walking around in Walmart and people walking around in all these different all these different establishments, well, they have their phones with them when they're walking around all these different places, you know what I mean? So like it's interesting to me when all these different people are I mean, they go into what cryptocurrency could mean for that in terms of data, in terms of the fact that the consumers who are realistically going around to all these different places, you know, walking around on the street, for instance, the fact of the matter is that Nucleus Vision sort of does represent the a emerging really paradigm shift that would mean an entire reconsideration of you know, what data is going to look like, and how the treatment of data is going to be really interplay with you know, these really a vast multitude of variables that we see culminating within this sort of precipice of all these different technologies. But you're out of coffee. Well, thanks for the donation, my friend. You know, it's you know, definitely great to have people like you and the rest of everybody on here. I think that this these people, there's 95 people watching this live stream right now, but I would say that we have some of the smartest people in the world gathered right here on this side of the internet. And you know, I just want to say that you know, I'm going to keep live streaming, and you know, keep giving you guys the content that you guys want. So you know, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter, you know, and all these different social medias, you know, Snapchat, and all these different things. It's definitely a morale boost to be making friends with so many people who've been you know, sharing cryptocurrency wealth of wisdom, you know, across the board and so forth. So yeah, I just wanted to say, extend that thanks to just everybody out there. But yeah, I could use a cup of coffee myself. But yeah, definitely I could honestly have a little bit less coffee, to tell you the truth. I drink coffee. I drink a lot of coffee today, and it's just got me off the walls. I actually I went to like a place and they gave me free coffee and just kept on giving me free coffee. But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of activity happening in a very short amount of time. I'd like to I'm eventually going to start using a better website than Coin Market Cap, because I realized that there's definitely websites out there that do update, definitely update faster and to a larger extent. But yeah, Crypto Night Owls. Yeah, thanks. Maybe that'll be the new name of this channel. We'll call it Cryptocurrency Night Owls. But yeah, I'm also interested in like interviewing people and like having different guests come on the show and all these different things. So I mean, this is just a test run for now, but I'm happy that so many people are I need a new microphone. I mean, I'll get a new microphone if you say so. I'm actually getting a whole new setup, a whole new like computer and a new microphone and all these brand new things. So it's that, and you guys watching and just subscribing to the channel and just keeping the content relevant, all these and just, adding me on Snapchat and all these different things. It definitely does go a long way. But yeah, 88, no question. That's a good comment. Right now, you could pick up Bitcoin cheaper on Coinbase than you can on Binance Exchange. Turn the mic up. All right, well, let's see if that's possible. Yeah, see, the thing is, I really don't think I can turn the mic up. Like, I could talk into it louder, but like the settings are like I don't know. It's like there's ways to do it, but and I could always just talk louder. But then again, I might run out. The thing is, like, if I focus too much on my volume of voice, I'll run out of things to say, because I'll be focusing on how I sound more than I just have to figure out my my microphone situation when behind the scenes. Essentially, I'll probably just have to buy a new microphone. I'll just have to scrape together. I'm just holding the microphone closer to my face now. But yeah, I think my mic is good. I don't know. Some people complain about everything. I'm not saying you guys are like that, but I mean, Stellar is definitely an interesting crypto. I mean, Stellar, Ripple. Now, I know when it comes to Stellar and Ripple and these establishment cryptocurrency, all these different things, people have their own opinions, and I'm not gonna stand in the way of what you guys think and all these different things. But me personally, I mean, like I always say, which is sort of my catchphrase, is I'm not your dad. Which means, I'm not going to give you guys advice. I'm just going to tell you, what my opinion is when it comes to these things. And definitely, I mean, I'm only interested in what's going to the moon. You know what I mean? Like, it's like Matthew McConaughey said in Wolf of Wall Street. He's like, we don't care how technology works. All we care about is getting rich. Yeah, thanks for another donation. Wow, that's 2 donations, my friend. Yeah, it's great. Like I said, yeah, thanks for the encouragement. Definitely, I hope I don't let you down. I'm not your kid. That's a funny comment. But yeah, yeah, shout out to the people who've been donating these past couple of live streams. It's definitely great to have a real healthy ecosystem on this channel, and I'm sure YouTube definitely appreciates XRP to the moon. I mean, hey, some people love XRP, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I don't let the haters on any from anything, get me down. You know what I mean? Like, people want to come on here and dislike the video. I mean, that's great. I mean, that's more interaction. You know, people can do whatever they want. You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, it's all completely valid. You know, but yeah, I mean, we look at Ethereum Classic, because when we talk about, I mean, when we look at these different cryptos on here and so forth, I mean, the fact of the matter is that it comes down to the wire. You know, the real determining factors come into play when we talk about regulations. You know, the conversation about regulations is really going to be you know, a key variable. And you know, as much as I want to sit here and talk about how the free market will decide the better cryptocurrency will survive and have success in this space, I mean, it's not entirely the case all the time. You know, sad to say, we run into a vast multitude of variables that often challenge the very success of a lot of these different cryptos, you know, on a very really in-depth scale. I mean, and this is something that it interferes with the stability of from all the way from Bitcoin down to the furthest altcoins. It's realistically one of those things that people call by all sorts of different names as well. I mean, there's this conversation that's been happening quite a bit recently, where people have been talking about that China. Let me find it. What people have been based. I mean, it's this interesting. It's a meme. I would call it a meme. You know, we'll call it a meme. So yeah, Bitcoin founder, Digibyte, so yeah, Digibyte founder has been warning about Bitcoin's China kill switch for over 3 years. If China controls 70% of $BTC network through centralized mining, this should be taken serious. So if you feel your funds are not safe, just move to Digibyte. I mean, I don't know about that, but I mean, that is a funny funny ass article. I mean, but I was saying how that's sort of like a symptom of like a problem that's like a continuing variable that's sort of an underlying principle when you look at you know, crypto and so forth. I mean, we talk about these sort of things. I mean, there's always going to be people who call you know, a rose by any other name, but it is a fundamental underlying principle when you want to take into, because I mean, understanding from a bare bones you know, data analytical you know, point of view, from you know, the culmination of all these different variables you know, coming together. I mean, you gotta talk about how Bitcoin has this brilliant marketing campaign where, you know, they're charging fees on everyone, you know, everybody who is actually, I wonder, because it's like, who's actually paying these fees and realistically using Bitcoin and dealing with the fees like so much. Like, it seems like such a handicap. Then doesn't it make much more sense that like the cryptos that don't have the fees you know, would be the ones that would have more success? But I don't know. You know, you'd almost think like the ones that are faster, the ones that are but then again, it honestly does sort of come down to that branding aspect of it. Sort of the fact of the matter is that a lot of the normies out there who don't necessarily pay attention to the altcoins get introduced to cryptocurrency because they're you know, told about Bitcoin or all these different things, and it results in a culmination of variables on international scale. Now, you know, when we talk about the you know, international variables and you know, the things that we're seeing, you know, across you know, in all these different countries, hearing lots about DGTX. I don't know, I just find everything on Twitter absolutely hilarious lately. Yeah, I think China's definitely on my radar. They're definitely positioning themselves to do some really interesting things. I'd say China's definitely really interesting. India is really interesting. But yeah, when we talk about what China's doing right now, and NEO, smart contracts, all these different things, culminating the smart economy, and of course deep brain chain, artificial intelligence. The really China's really working hard in that sort of that whole culmination of that direction of really shaping the foundation of artificial intelligence, and what we're going to be seeing vastly erupting into the new paradigm, and ultimately artificial intelligence is going to make its way to all different corners of the world. No matter who you are, in the future you're probably going to be interfacing with AI pretty regularly, and I'm sure a lot of us are already doing so without even being aware of it. If you're using the internet, that's certainly the case. But I mean, this is interesting what's happening with Tether. Where is Tether? Yeah, wow. I mean, Tether 96 cents right now. 95 cents now. Oh my god, Tether is now 95 cents. And that, I mean, that is insane. From the time that we've started making this video, knowledge, the bull run has started, according to this comment. Yeah, well, we have so this guy wants to talk about knowledge, though. Let's go. Let's talk about some knowledge. Let's see what the man has to say himself. Knowledge. Change your life gradually. Don't try to do it all at once. That's Ty Lopez for you. But yeah, I mean, as far as cryptocurrency goes, I'm pretty interested in where these things are going to go. I don't really have much more to say. I mean, I'm getting tired. I'm probably just going to start repeating myself over and over again. But then again, some of you might want to hear that. Yeah, all that being said, I'm probably going to go to bed or something. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But first of all, let's check on the world debt calculator. Yep, still in the red. So cryptocurrency still looks pretty interesting to me. Yeah, so I think we've covered a lot of topics. And patience is a virtue. Yeah, and I hope you all have enjoyed this live stream. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and of course, knowledge is nothing. It's all about wisdom. Applied knowledge is what's up. Yeah, sure. What up? I guess so, my friend. Bulls are coming for sure. Yeah, I would say so. I'm hoping. I'm fairly bullish about the cryptos that I've been paying attention to. And yeah, this guy. Oh wow! All right, thanks. I guess so. Wow, you want me to keep live streaming? I mean, I'll keep. I'll stay live streaming. Thanks. Solid report. Yeah, that's good. I mean, yeah, let's go down the list. Let's just go down the list and talk about every cryptocurrency on here. So, Bitcoin. You guys think Bitcoin is good or bad? Let's hear it. You ain't made. I don't care about you. But yeah, so let's hear it, you guys. Do you guys think that Bitcoin is good or a bad crypto? I want to hear it. I want to hear it from. I want to see it in the chat. guys like Bitcoin? All right, I just want to do a poll, and see what the chat has to say. So yeah, so let's see. Ethereum. Do you guys like Ethereum? Yeah, I mean, you like ETH? Yeah, I think Ethereum is good, myself as well. XRP, I mean, as far as XRP goes, I mean, it is interesting to see what the banks are doing. ETH all over the place. Yesterday, ZRX was listed to buy on Coinbase for purchase for about 20 minutes, then taken down. Yeah, that was an anomaly, to say the least. XRP, no for you, Gavin. I guess so. What's up, Crypto Genius? Nice to have you in the chat, in the video. Well, all right, so yeah, moving right along. Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, all right, we'll get to ADA in a minute. You should prepare a comment, Crypto Nomad. Crypto Nomad. You could be a moderator. But yeah, Stellar is interesting. I mean, if you like XRP, then you'll probably like Stellar. IOTA will eat Wabi. Well, I hear a lot about Wabi. You know, people like it. And I mean, you know what I mean. It does have a, yeah, no problem, Crypto Nomad. I trust you. You're the first moderator on this channel. Does anybody else want to be a moderator? I'm gonna give it to one more person. The next person who asks to be a moderator can be a moderator, but I'm only giving it to one more person. TRX, yeah, TRX is interesting crypto to talk about. Not only because it's sort of a rising star, and Justin Sun is definitely a you know, big in that community. Oh, JP Motors wants to be the moderator. All right, my friend, you get to be the moderator. But yeah, so that's two moderators. So yeah, what is your favorite cryptocurrency? Let's see. Let's get some people writing that in the chat. That too. BitTube cheap, about to launch alt to YouTube. BitTube, that's interesting. That's like the YouTube alternative. Yeah, because when we were talking about Tron, we were definitely talking about how it's like in a big sense, there's a lot of big oh, you guys like Litecoin. Yeah, so we were talking about how Tron's like a rising alternative in sort of that vein of like the new cryptocurrencies. Yeah, so everybody who just said Litecoin, interesting point you guys are making. I'm just gonna start making random people moderators, because you know, if I make you guys moderators, then you'll probably come back, right? Like you'll all like, because not everybody is a moderator. So it's like if you guys are all like a club, you're all like a club of moderators. You know what I mean? Yeah, Digibite, right? That's a good comment. The public is unsatisfied with YouTube, and especially there's going to be a big PJ. You want to be a moderator as well? But yeah. So the thing is, you know, with what's happening with YouTube now, the thing that I'm, as a YouTuber, the thing that I'm most unsatisfied with is the fact that YouTube is you know, getting rid of the YouTube's getting rid of the what's it called, the old system for video managing. You know, YouTube used to have a system that was like you know, the old freaking video manager. If you I don't know how many of you watching this have YouTube channels, but I'll go for a mod. All right, Gavin, I thought I already gave you one, but there you go. Now we got a whole crew of people who have the mod, which is cool, because now when there's another live stream and you guys come on the live stream, I'll like know that you're like an OG live fan of the channel, you know what I mean? Yeah, good stuff. You know, but yeah, I mean, so what do you guys, Todd, I didn't forget about you. I'm gonna make you a mod as well. But yeah, Dash is definitely interesting. Crypto, you know, moving forward, I think privacy coins are definitely going to be really important. You know, especially in the current you know, paradigm, you know, what we're seeing with the internet, and all these different things, and all these, you know, all these different the Trump Space Force. I mean, hey man, I didn't know we were gonna go that deep down the rabbit hole, and I don't think we could handle that at 3 in the morning, that sort of conversation. But yeah, Zcash. What do you guys think about Dogecoin? I mean, people make, you know, it's a fun fact that people make money on all different types of cryptocurrencies. You know, it's not even exactly like, you know what I mean? It's like people are definitely shaving the cheese off the top of you know, that they're skimming the skim milk off the top of the oyster, you know, as much as things. Yeah, have you guys ever seen the Dark Knight, where he's like the fire rises? I love that movie, the freaking Dark Knight. That's such a great movie. Tether isn't looking good at 95 cents. Are people selling it because a pump? I don't know about, you get to become a moderator because you said that, and that because we've been talking about Tether all night, and you know, thanks for giving a theory, you know, and why you think why the spike. Anyone know? See, that's what we've been trying to figure out. You know, you get to be a moderator as well because you gave an interesting opinion. You don't like Doge, but you think it's a lot because of the crazy community. Yeah, Dogecoin is sort of an anomaly because it's like you can't realistically make an argument for Doge outside of like the community aspect of it, and sort of that it is sort of connected at the hip to the future of cryptocurrency. Oh, your name's Bullrun. I heard India got regulated, so money is coming in from India. Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting comment. Well, Bullrun, just because you have such a great username, then that you get to become a moderator too. So, you know, welcome to the mod squad. You know, and yeah, since we're streaming and it's almost 4 a.m. now actually. And I'm where I am, and it's great to have all these new mods, so that in the future we can keep the comment section nice and orderly, right? No spam in the comment section, you know what I mean? Like, you guys already know we have a good comment section here. It's just people talking about cryptocurrency. You know, if everybody's a mod, then there's absolutely no way that anybody can like infiltrate our like tight-knit modded community where everybody has like the power, you know, the power. Oh, Kiwi, I'll make you a mod too. Oh yeah, I also have to make that person who donated money a moderator as well, because, you know, they donated money, so that person gets to be a mod. And this way we can also keep track of who has and hasn't been. Yeah, Tether imploding. That is true. It is interesting to see what is happening with Tether. It's not happy either. Tether was interesting resource. What'd you say? The pump today is actually from the Korean and Japanese markets. Why not sure why the sudden surge? Don't forget me. Oh yeah, I'll definitely. Oh yeah, of course, I'll make you moderator as well, just for asking. Just the last minute moderator. Make everybody a mod real quick. But yeah, Omizi Go. I'd say that's a good cryptocurrency. Thoughts on LUN? I'd say I'm optimistic. I mean LUN. I mean, I've been paying attention to it from the start. From the get go. So Tether 2.4 billion market cap, outsized role for crypto. 2.419 billion market cap. But wow, Tether. I mean, it's teetering and tottering at that 95, 96. But now, oh wow, Tether is back up a cent. So there might be hope yet for Tether. You never know. Market cap now at 213. This is live, people. But yeah, Ty Lopez knowledge. What's this say? Let's read this. Any fool can learn from his mistakes. The wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And that that quote there. I mean, people like to make fun of Ty Lopez. He gets a lot of crap for the ads, for the advertisements, you know what I mean, that he puts on all the YouTube videos. But at the end of the day, I give Ty Lopez credit where credit is due. But another funny guy is John McCafe. John McCafe. Do you guys think John McCafe, do you think that his prediction will come true? Lambo time soon? That's a great comment, my friend. That comment, that makes you a moderator. I trust you with my life now. Thanks for that comment. A good comment's like a good wife, you know what I mean? And I'd say that with my girlfriend in the room, because she is in the room right now looking at me, thinking that I'm talking to myself, but doesn't realize that there's actually people who take me seriously out there and understand that we're not playing games here, when it comes to cryptocurrency and all these different things. Everybody has the power at their computer. So what's going on? Is this real or some fake out? Oh, this is real, buddy, or whatever. I don't know. You gotta determine for yourself whether it's real or fake. I mean, that's honestly a philosophical question, but for bringing that topic up, I'll definitely make you a moderator. Same with you, Jagan. Everybody gets to be made a moderator today, so that, because I just like to see all the blue and the wrenches, and it definitely heightens up viewer engagement. We all are moderators, and we're all working together for the same cause, to keep weird people out of the chat room, keep the conversation healthy. This is family friendly up in here, you know what I mean? So definitely good to have the community coming together. We got to circle the wagons, as much as we can, and keep, what I mean? And, blue equals crypto nuts. Yeah, exactly. The blue is, because if you go into if you guys go into a chat room and the YouTuber doesn't make you a moderator, that means that he doesn't love you. You know what I mean? Like, if any of those YouTubers out there who say that they appreciate you, they're all lying. Every single one of them is lying unless they make you a moderator. Like, I'm gonna make that the new gold standard of YouTube live streaming. is that you just make it literally all your friends moderator, and then you just throw caution to the wind, and stop limit to go sleep. Nobody wants me to go to sleep. People, ETN, we got a non-blue person now talking about Ethereum, ETN. And that's good. Now you, Ali, Tehan Ali, you go and you comment again, and you'll be a moderator too one day. And that's the beauty. That's what it is. You know what it is, everybody. You guys, if you're the moderator, that means that you're a CEO. Yeah, you guys are CEO. Oh, what's going on, Hooded Suburban? That's a hilarious name. I'm adding you as a moderator, so make sure that you keep things. Everybody in the room has a moderator. Good behavior will evolve naturally. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna have everybody be a moderator, so that if there's nobody, you know what I mean? Like if there's one person in here who's not a moderator, they're definitely gonna be yeah, the mod stocks are up. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're going for the mood. We're going for the moon. Yeah. So I'm glad we're all on the same I'm glad we're all on the same page when it comes to the moderators. Hopefully this time next year, we're all a little bit richer now because we're all mods. Can I be mod? Oh yeah, you can be a mod. I mean, if you want. See, that's what I'm saying. Now people want to be a mod. Mod is in high demand. Mark, how you doing? You came to the right place, Mark. We're just talking about the importance of moderation. Please read my message. Read my about message. What? I don't know how to read that. Why don't you just type it in the comment? But yeah, Mark, I made you a moderator. Yeah, let's look up some modern moderation. Moderate. Why is it all Minecraft? God bless everything in moderation. That's the point right there, everybody. Everything in moderation. No, I'm just kidding. That's a waste of time. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, we're looking at a whole bunch of mess here with crypto. I mean, it's weird because like I just expect everything on the internet to update like automatically. So when I go onto Google and I click the news tab, I've got one moderator account. I hodl these hodl mods. So yeah, we got a lot of good moderator jokes going. I think that's key to running a YouTube channel, is having a good fan base. If I could call you guys that without sounding cringy, we could. That's the whole. That's what you pay for. When I make you a mod, you have to deal with the cringy aspect of being called a fan, being called a fan. But yeah, your grandfather used to be a moderator. If your grandfather was a mod mentality, that's hilarious. Yeah, because yeah, mod mentality. You know, my gramps used to be a moderator. Everything in moderator. Yeah, my grandfather used to cut wood. Cryptocurrency, sir, did you see the flash sale of Ripple at half the market price? I saw like a tweet about it. It's 12. It's 9:04 where you live. You're a moderate fan. That's hilarious. But no. But what was I saying? 9:04 where you live. Where do you even live? You know what I mean? Like I'm GB. But what I was just saying about like when I go on like Google and I like go and I type cryptocurrency and I just click news, like don't you expect to get news articles that were released like 15 seconds ago? Like if the news like actually like if the like shouldn't there be news articles that like we get access to, like that are peer reviewed, that are like virtually like written? I feel like, oh, awesome channel, James Crypto. Well, thanks for the compliment. You could be a moderator now too. And I'm not going to make everybody a moderator, you guys. So like this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity to be made a moderator. And I just figured I'd just create an army of moderators today, so that we can, you know, self-employed tattooist. That's a cool ass job. That's a real ass job too. Like people do that job. But people who have like an ability to freaking tattoo, like, I mean, God help them. Like God help you if you're a tattoo artist, because like I could never imagine like screwing up a tattoo on somebody. But what, everyone is a moderator? Holy yeah. Well, you could be a moderator too, Evan. Now you're more encouraged. Now you're more likely to comment again, because if you comment again, you'll see that you're also a moderator. You're a bit upset. I mean, hey, whatever, man. That's the way the cookie crumbles. You know what I mean? Yeah, the way that I look at it is like if we have all moderators, then like it's like there will naturally have a good atmosphere, you know, because everybody has the same. It basically, you know what I mean? But oh wow, we have another A chain. I really need to get something to eat though. Me? Oh, I'm from this town. Let me show you guys where I'm from. This is my hometown. If I did that, I'd get my the moderators wouldn't be happy. But yeah, this is actually where I'm from. It's called Worcester. I don't know if any of you are from Worcester. It's a fake out. I mean, yeah, I mean, you could become a moderator too. That's real. But yeah, that's where I'm from. That's like you're from Martha's Vineyard. I've been to Martha's Vineyard. I visited there before. Yeah, well, thanks. Yeah, well, I'm glad you guys are happy to be here. Yeah, this is where I am. This is the town, the city I grew up in. You gotta give credit where credit is due. Um, you went all in, MAY, and you know, sometimes you just gotta go all in. It's just that's how life is. Yeah, I'm sorry if somebody is watching this later and like they don't feel like I'm saying enough, because usually I talk and talk and talk, but I'm uh I'm just doing this for the people who are watching it live. I'm sure. Do you know Sunny Leon here home? I have no idea, but I'll make you a moderator so you can ask me about that later. And yeah, remember, you guys, if any of you are interested, make sure that you connect with me on Twitter. You've been to Worcester? That's nice. Yeah, well, let me know if you ever come back. I was in Worcester today. I went to Worcester today, and I actually got to shake. I went to the DCU Center. And I got to shake hands with Malcolm McDowell, and I got to take a picture with him. This guy. I mean, we'll be doing giveaways in the future when I reach 30,000 subscribers, probably. Yeah, thanks. Oh, good morning, Eric. What are you, just getting up for work? Um, I gotta go to work. Well, I mean, I gotta go. I got stuff to do in like 4 hours. So, oh, and Eric, by the way, you're a moderator, so congratulations. You've successfully, girlfriend I dated, family there. Oh, really? That's interesting. Oh, wow, you're from South Africa? That's awesome. Jazz Rocks, do you know? Please search. Alright, I'll search this. Oh, wow, yeah, you were a fan of my channel back when I had 5K subs. I mean, thanks. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've only been doing this for like 9 months, so it definitely did happen pretty fast. I was just like started making YouTube videos about cryptocurrency, and it kind of just snowballed. Um, and one thing leads to another, and you sort of just yeah, you're headed to bed. All right, Dave. Well, good night. See you in the next live stream. Huh. Hashtag Bitcoin breaks out again as predicted by trade whatever. What? I don't know. That's such a freaking weird tweet. There is a campaign running in India. I don't know. I don't get involved with politics, so I can't comment on that. It's not about whether or not that guy's funny. Yeah, that tweet is funny. You're from New York? Oh wow, yeah, the Bruins always beat. Yeah, I mean I love the Bruins. Just because it's just like my family likes them. It's not like, you know what I mean. It's like I just have them on like my sweatshirts and shit. You know, I played for the Reds. No, what is it called? I played for the Ice Cats. You guys, yeah, you guys remember these guys? Yeah, funny story about the Worcester Ice Cats. You know, that was the hockey team. When I was a kid, you'd play for the Worcester Ice Cats. You know, if you were like joined like a junior league or something like that. Um, don't make everyone a moderator. They will ruin your channel. Huh. Russian. How would Russians use being a moderator to? That is weird. How would that happen? If I make somebody a moderator, they could suddenly like, huh? Yeah, I mean, that is something to be aware about. Um, but yeah, the Worcester Ice Cats, definitely a interesting hockey team. Yeah, so I mean, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Yeah, and yeah, I mean, I'm getting kind of tired, but so I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one.